gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through. For you, 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 for you. Won't you let the light shine through for you.
What's all going on YouTube? This is going to be part 2 of the Hivi F8s and the Dayton Audio 1 1/8 silk-tone tweeter build for a previous customer. We're going to be adding some speakers in his pole barn, like I was talking about. I did like a small review over the components that we're going to be dealing with. Had to make all the wood paneling and stuff, and I will show some pictures of everything kind of clamped together. And we got two 12-inch passive radiators going to go in the back of these. These are 13-inch cubes, and it's all milled down to 3/4-inch wood. And then all the front speakers are going to be mounted from the inside. So got lots of sanding to do. Everything's just rough cut. This is all sanded up to 60 grit. I got to finish hand sanding this up to 150. I'm going to do some possibly teak oil on these, or Danish, kind of whatever I find in the hardware store, because I'm out of the other stuff. And then lots of sanding to do. Obviously the router bit was a little bit deep on this one. Just barely, but it's no big deal. Sander will take care of all that. And then we're going to do the spray-on shellac so it matches the other cherry enclosure that I've made probably close to 2 years ago now. And it has two of the Hivi F8s with the 1 1/8 Dayton Audio tweeters. And then, yeah, this cherry's going to pop. So dull right now with no oil or stain on it or anything, no finish. But the stuff brightens right up. I always like working with cedar. But anyways, I'll give a couple pictures at the end of some of the progress builds. I don't always set up the phone for like milling this stuff out. Kind of boring work. I've done a few videos of that, but some of the last two pieces of cedar I got. Just run it through this rigid planer and table saw after it's all glued together. But either way, these are going to be a pretty little pair of speaker enclosures. And they should rock out pretty good with these F8s and the 1 1/inch tweeters, which I actually had to cut the faceplate so I can get them closer together. This one's it. Yep, this one's. So I cut both these already. I took the faceplates off. I gotta get the dust off these little guys. I took the faceplates off these and put these on my little DeWalt saw right there. And there's just plastic. So when these get mounted on the inside, these can go closer to the basket on the Hivi F8s, because when I originally had designed this in my head, being 13-inch cubes, these are supposed to be 8-inch speakers, but they actually measure out to, I don't know where my tape measure went at the moment. I think it's over here. But anyway, just shy of 9.5. Oh, I gotta put it over there. About 9.5 inches for an 8-inch speaker. That's the only complaint I've seen on Parts Express's reviews after selling these is the frame is so oversized. You're doing custom builds, it doesn't matter, but the tweeter itself, the faceplates on these are so big that it wouldn't fit inside the box unless I mounted them externally, which I'm not doing because I want it to match the first one. So that's going to go with less than an 1/8 inch of a gap, and it should mount up perfect. So I will have another part video coming out. Going to be attached to this one maybe tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm out of the 150 grit sandpaper. We'll splice all the videos together. This will be all part 2. And then I'll do another video for part 3 of the full assembly of these. Maybe do like a time-lapse video or something. So anyways, later guys. All right, YouTube, I know I said goodbye, but I forgot the most important part of this whole thing that I did for the first time. And I had to kind of recalibrate the table saw like twice. I did 45-degree cuts on every single panel. All of these are, 45-degree cuts. Pain in the ass to put together. The first box I tried some tape. Second one I tried no tape to help kind of like fold all the pieces together as you stack them up. With the glue, everything kind of shifts around. Maybe a smaller box would work, but I guess my 10 clamps that I own was not enough to do one box at a time. But it seemed to work really well. It looks cool. There's nothing in the butt joint, and it's got a little bit longer of a gluing surface. But my first couple panels I cut was just under 45 degrees. I figured out what I had to do on the table saw and kind of recalibrate everything and line it up the best of my ability for the flat surface of the table versus the blade down in there. But anyway, so yeah. This will be the part 2 video, and then I'm going to make a part 3 for, I think I'm going to do maybe the sanding and then the assembly all in one part, so it's not too long. So, alright guys, later.